partway through my career, about 10 years ago, um, I was working for a different company, and the business changed, the operating model changed. And to be honest, they had to make a hard decision, and that decision was to cut my job. That hurts your ego when that happens to you. But in the long run, it was also a gift because I had been developing on my marketing career for a long time. And this was the chance to step back and say, of everything that I could do, what do I want to do? Of everyone who has my background, what makes me special and unique, and how do I add value? So I stepped back. I looked at the LinkedIn job postings, and I wasn't necessarily wanting to apply to all of these jobs. They were all over the United States, all over the world, really. And what I was looking for really is what made me light up. When I looked at these jobs, what was that spark that made me excited about it and thinking, oh, if that job was right here in Indianapolis, I would be on board. So that was a great experience, and it really helped me to focus and decide what I wanted to do. So I encourage you, take a look around, try everything you possibly can, and look and understand what makes you tick, what makes you special. And that will go a long way to helping you decide where you want to go in life. Final piece of advice is don't feel like you're locked in to exactly what you're doing in year 1, year 5, or year 10. Life is long, and there is a world of opportunity out there. So go along for the ride and have a great time.
I think learning what you don't want is just as important and sometimes more important than what you do want. But I started out, as I said, as an engineer. And after, 4 years of school, in my first engineering job, after about 6 months, I thought I was going to lose my mind because it just was not what I wanted to do. I realized and discovered that was not the right fit for me, that I needed the people interface and the people interaction. And so going forward, I looked for opportunities where I could get that. I knew that a job where I would be sitting at a desk doing analysis, going through numbers or figures or schematics or diagrams was just not going to be it for me.
A lot of times it's yourself that's holding you back because other people will see you in a different light. And if it's a position that you don't get, it's a learning experience. So it's
Sure.
it's learn you can learn from that. You can learn from the interview process. You can learn how you prepared, how to grow. But a lot of times it's ourselves that are holding us back because people oftentimes see you differently than you might see yourself. So you might think you're not qualified, but other people absolutely think you're qualified.